Hello everyone, what is going on? We are back in the final.
Oh, that is war. Again, welcome everyone. This is our Varsity League Grand Finals for Rocket League. We got VAVA from Virginia going up against WAVA from Washington. This is going to be a crazy, crazy series here. Goal right out the gate here, 45 seconds there. That is Blurry from VAVA going off the top, going into the air, dunking that ball. I expect to see a lot of airplay today.
I expect to see pretty interesting to see that right off the bat. I wonder if this game for the series that's that closer scoring than one previously watched, given that a lot of the series we have seen thus far have been relatively high scoring. But we'll see.
Cameron says relatively, but they were very, very high scoring, and a goal in there from Haroon Boone. We are tied up 1-1. Offensive pressure here from VAVA. Unfortunately, Blurry unable to put that one in here. And just real quick to talk on this VAVA team. Blurry and Zilty there have been playing together for quite a while. I'm actually not sure who their third here is in this game quite yet. Haven't seen them, but Mad Max is what it looks like there. Mad Max seeming to be a new addition to this VAVA roster, but VAVA has always been an absolute titan in Rocket League at the K12 Esports League, always either getting first or seconds throughout the regular seasons into playoffs, and same situation here today. They win, they are our grand finals and season winners. They lose, they do get second place, which is again nothing to sniff at, as we have some absolute incredibly talented teams in the K12 Esports League. And then for the WAVA squad, these players also have been playing together for quite a while. Haroon Boone, Castle Crasher 6, and Inception.
100%. A lot of these names I've noticed over the years just coming back. We'll see how that synergy and length of time playing together affects the series. Nice shot over there, not quite able to start. Pretty close scoring game, but a goal there from Inception.
Ooh. There it is. We are just halfway over this game. Number 1, and WAVA puts in their second goal, giving them first lead of this entire series here. Of course, we are only in game 1. I'm expecting it to be a little bit of a longer series, and if it is a short, quick 4-0 series, these games will be close regardless. So I'm super excited for this action today here. But back to the game. Some offensive pressure here from VAVA, immediately snuffed by WAVA. Haroon Boone going to the sky, gets a shot on goal, but unable to convert that one. Mad Max there for the save. Castle Crasher 6. Sorry. Yes.
Like you said, it might be even if 4-0, it's looking like it's going to be close, because so far this game only a 1-goal differential with that WAVA team having. Looks like.
Oh my gosh. That was an insane play there. Mad Max bumped it up, and Blurry just with perfect angle, able to hit that cross pitch. That was incredible teamwork there, and incredible ball placement by the VAVA players.
Yeah, you talked about how long these players have been playing together, and it seems like it's already come into effect with some insane passing plays we don't see from any regular player. These players know how they like to play and where they're going to be, and that way it gets into that game.
Oh, 100%. what I'm loving so far here in this game number one, the offensive pressure from both teams has been pretty equal, and we do see that from the scoreboard right now at a 2-2 kind of split here. And a lot of airplay. We're just going to be talking about these players going to the sky so much this entire series. There's Inception dribbling on the side there. Will not have an opportunity is WAVA, because those WAVA players knocked that right out. But one thing I want to shout out here: 2 players, one from each team here that we really got to keep our eyes on throughout the entire series. For WAVA, that's going to be Haroon Boone, who last week we did see kind of take over the series, put the team on their back, and secure their grand final spot. And then on the other side for VAVA, I'm looking at Blurry with a very, very keen eye. I know that this player is absolutely disgusting and can make incredible things happen. Let's see, in overtime, game 1 would be fantastic. WAVA with the last second heroics, pass by Inception, dunked there by Haroon Boone. They will take the lead in this one. 2 seconds left. Looking slight for VAVA.
Look who it was at that last second. It's Haroon, who has been playing crazy throughout this whole season, really just playing differently than most other players, and finds that difference maker for it there. We'll see if they're able to put the ball to the ground. They are, and game 1 goes to WAVA.
Game 1 to WAVA indeed. What a tight game, though. Almost went to overtime. Last second goal put in there by Haroon Boone and WAVA. I think this series is going to be nuts, and we haven't mentioned it. Sorry, we haven't mentioned it quite yet, but this is a best of 7 series for our grand finals here at the K12 Esports League. Once again, this is our fall season 2024 grand finals. We are going to be crowning a season champion here today.
That guys.
Yeah, it may trip us up here a little bit, but we'll be all set here on our end for sure. Yes, absolutely agreed. Lots back and forth here. Blurry going to the sky, taking that all the way down. We'll find themselves an open goal, and we'll put the first. Open net. We'll put the first goal here in on this game number 2. 49 seconds in, found the advantage and took it. Absolutely. With this being the grand finals here, I am excited to see how the teams kind of progress through this series as they used to each other and warm up. And there is a progression. WAVA, Inception, finding a goal right back. We got 3 minutes, 35 seconds left on the clock here. Game number 2. We'll just have to see how this continues playing out here. Pressure here from VAVA. VAVA going to need to play a little bit defensively, and we do see Captain Crasher waiting for their prime opportunity, but does whiff We'll see if this is a terrible thing here for the WAVA squad. But whiffs do happen, and it ends up being all good. VAVA unable to convert on that thus far. Great save there by Inception. Dangerous indeed it was. Oh my goodness. One advantage here for VAVA. About 2 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock here. VAVA, I'm sure, wants to answer that goal back as soon as possible. Great opportunity there by Zilton, but another better save there by Haroon Boone. One thing I'm noticing here, Cameron, the amount of demolitions that are happening so far in this game 1 and 2 is more than we've seen in the entire playoffs combined, yeah, I think. And there's another one.
I definitely haven't noticed that, but it seems like there have been actually a lot compared to most other games maybe, with these players and teams being potentially more hitting the map. Having a player on that kind of advantage. I'm not sure, but it definitely seems like it's a large aspect of the game so far.
Yes, and you know, when those demolitions do happen, you love to see teams. Wow! What a goal there by Inception. Let's watch this replay.
That easy goal, relatively easy at least, come through by Inception. So we have a tie game with a minute left. We'll see if this one will go to overtime or last game it's going to come down to a last second goal.
Oh man, we'll just have to see here. Minute 5 left on this one. Good shot opportunity there by Haroon Boone. Saved by Blurry. I think it would hit off the top bar regardless. But one thing I'm loving so far this series, the amount of crazy saves that we've had. I mean, they're not the craziest in the world. A lot of great defensive play. And that is what it takes to be a champion here at the K12 Esports League. Castle Crash to 6. Putting in another goal there by for WAVA, extending their lead or giving themselves a lead by 1. It is now 3-2. A little bit of a different situation than last game. VAVA will have 47 seconds left to work with, as opposed to those 2 seconds that they had in game number 1. Plenty of time to get a goal in, but WAVA, of course, is going to do everything. Oh my gosh, I thought that was going in. WAVA's going to do everything in the power to stop that. Blurry says no. Great opportunity there by Blurry and VAVA, but stuffed by the WAVA team. And barring any sort of shenanigans like last game with the last second goal, it does look like we will be going to overtime here in this game number 2, best of 7 series. These players putting it all out on the line here to be the K12 Esports League Fall Season 2024 champions. In overtime, here we go. I absolutely agree with that there. Whoever wins this overtime will have all of the momentum going into game number 3. and either it's a 2-0 lead for WAVA, which means they have momentum to try and make it a 3-0 lead and make VAVA reverse sweep, or it is VAVA who can then kind of take the series over after being down a game. That was great ball control there by Zilti. Just absolutely impressive. Oh, Blurry with a little bit of a blunder there with the ball, but fortunately for them, WAVA was not in the position to capitalize on that. I thought Blurry was knocking it into their own goal there for a second. Absolutely. A little bit of a whiff there by Inception. Oh, another just barely missed the ball by Inception, but Castle Crusher Sticks there to bail out their teammate, which is what team games in esports are all about. It is a team effort, not a solo effort. Doesn't matter how good the solo player is, it is a team game. Minutes indeed. This has been a crazy overtime thus far. Back and forth, back and forth. Not a whole lot of great opportunities to actually put a goal in quite yet. There was one there, unfortunately, for WAVA, unable to capitalize once again. For VAVA, I feel like there just hasn't been too many opportunities, and WAVA hasn't been able to actually finish off and capitalize quite yet. We are approaching this 3-minute mark here in overtime. This is only game number 2, Gary.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Calcraft 2 saves there. Oh my goodness, defensive MVP so far this game number 2.
I thought for sure that was no, but this will go in. And VAVA takes the game. A nice goal from Blurry, doing the most I think in this game. Yep, all 4 goals for the VAVA team coming from Blurry.
And that was a little bit of a solo play there by Blurry. Hit the ball off the top of the bar, passed it to himself basically, and toss that goal in there to take game number 2. As Cameron said, we are tied in this series 1-1. Absolute crazy gameplay thus far.
Yeah, that was insane. What a just hero play, like you said, from Blurry to be able to say, all right, I'm done with this game. Let's take the win and go to the next game. Just doing it all. 10 shots on the net from them. 4 goals, 2 saves as well. They're just doing insane things today, at least in this game, to guarantee their team takes the win.
My goodness, what a game there by Blurry. Not to take anything away from Zilti or Mad Max, as I was just saying a few moments ago, this is a team game, but Blurry really with an outstanding performance there for game number 2. To tie this series up, it is 1-1. Best of 7 series, first of 4 game wins. I would love nothing more than to see a Game 7 overtime, in all honesty.
Yeah, I want to see us go all the way to a full 7-game series. That would be fun. So here we go, game 3. 1-1 series. Don't let the scoreboard fool you.
Yes, as Cameron did say, it is 1-1 right now. Don't let that scoreboard fool you. and no substitutes thus far in this series. Actually don't anticipate any substitutes coming in from either squad. But we'll just have to see if anything along those lines do happen. These are their starting rosters for both of these teams here. For WAVA, we got Haroon, Boone, Inception, and Castle Crasher 6. On the other side for VAVA, we got Mad Max, Flurry, and Zilty. This start of Game 3 is looking just like Game 1 and Game 2, just back and forth, very even gameplay. But, of course, as I do say that, goal goes in there for VAVA by Mad Max. Kind of an open net situation there. Yep.
Drops down and Mad Max capitalizes on it. There's no defenders there. It's just an easy tap in and finds that goal for their team. So taking the 1-0 lead. Again, it seems like getting those early goals. Not seeing the early goals have with the game being low scoring. But that's what the pitching returns policy. 1 or 2 goals early to be able to say, hey, we have wiggle room to make a few mistakes, not too many mistakes.
Exactly. Finding that early lead is super, super important. One thing I want to mention here, as I'm noticing, boost play by VAVA, it just seems to be a little bit better than WAVA's boost. What's the word I'm looking for here, Cameron? Management. Boost management. I feel like every time we're on Castle Crasher 6, pretty low there on boost, but for VAVA, always feeling healthy in the boost management range. But as I was talking through that, another opportunity there by VAVA and taken by Zilty. We are at a 2-0 advantage now.
Yeah, and like you said, it came down to the boost. Haroon, they had boost, probably been able to stop that, but right out of boost, not able to move their part of where they needed to go to stop that shot. And now we have to
Well, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I do believe this is our first lead that is more than 1 goal in this entire series here so far.
Yeah, I wanna agree with you.
Yeah, that onslaught from VAVA, that offensive onslaught was absolutely crazy. But it looks like VAVA did survive it and will actually put their first goal of Game 3 in. Haroon Boone making it happen. Sending that one all the way in and through.
Yeah, an important goal at that cuts the lead in half, and now it's only a 1 goal difference. 2 innings still, so it's super manageable from this one in the comeback. As it always is. But, as I say that, Bobby says, no, no, no. We like our 2-goal lead, and Flurry goes up into the sky. Nice little bouncer. Not sure if they got the foot reset, but he nails that goal. Takes a 3-1 lead for their team.
3-1 lead, almost 2 minutes left here in this one. VAVA gonna be feeling very, very good and confident to kind of close this game out here, barring any sort of magic tricks from WAVA. Being up 2 goals in this series where it is relatively low score, and just go back and forth gives them, in my opinion, quite a little bit of wiggle room, as you were kind of saying a few moments ago.
Second takes away. The WAVA team are getting more and more desperate, knowing we have just over 1 minute to at least 2 goals before it's overtime would be able to change this game. So they're a little bit in desperation mode right now. Not too much effort. Rocket League, we've seen anything happen with goals in this series alone being scored 2 minutes left into the game, but not 2 minutes. 2 seconds. Last second. Yeah, that's just the state of the game right now. But Flurry Not quite able to
Oh.
connect. So close there. Even the other players on the team are not able to get it to the top spot. But with that pressure they're able to exert right now, that's just, again, just more and more time taken away from the WAVA team to be able to even it up. But a shot there from
Inception.
and then blocked by Zilty.
Oh, Inception. The look was so good. It was just a great save there by Zilty. That the control in the air, where they wanted to place the ball, in my opinion, was so good, almost perfect. But Zilty there again, like I said, to stuff that one out. So 15 seconds left here in this one, just about. Lead is still 3-1 in VAVA's favor. It is looking like VAVA will go up once in this series for the first time. With a 2-1 game lead over our WAVA squad.
Two more games needed for them to be crowned the champions of this season. But again, it's still anyone's game.
Still anyone's game indeed. These games have been so close, just back and forth, back and forth. I'm expecting at least 6 games, potentially maybe that 7th game. Like I said earlier, I would love to see that game number 7.
Yeah, I would love for us to have a 7-game series. I think that would be so exciting and just show the level of gameplay that we're having. But again, like you said, all these games have been close, anyone's game. So regardless, I think all these players should go home today, even though it will sting if you don't get the championship. Everyone wants to be the champion, of course, knowing they put it all on the line, doing their best, because, you know, like we said, we've seen some blowouts so far, which not the best feeling if you're the team losing. But so far, again, we've seen everyone just, at least in this series, just do amazing things, which is great to see.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as we get deeper and deeper into this series, nerves are just going to get higher and higher and higher for each and every single one of these players. And I'm interested to see how much that will come into play as quick start here by VAVA. 8 seconds into this game, number 4 will put a goal in, continuing that momentum from game number 3 and game number 2. Actually, they're on a 2-game winning streak so far. Has been the name of the game here for VAVA. I do believe they scored the first goal in all 4 of these games here that we've seen so far, and it is working out for them. I think that is a great strategy to have, and if you're any Rocket League team, you always want to be the first one to score a goal. Back and forth play here, though. All now on the WAVA side. Flurry with a shot on goal. Tried to stick that one in there. Did not work out. The room in there for the save. Zilty to the sky. Little bit of an open net for a second there, but the WAVA players able to stuff that one. Mad Max here now, doing some ball jiggling on the side, giving a nice pass over to Flurry. But again, WAVA and their saves have been pretty darn good this series. Pass pressure sticks to this guy now. Shot on goal. Will not convert.
Something that might be the stinger at the end of all this that they weren't able to do there. I was for sure personally thinking in my mind that surely one of these shots will go in, but they just weren't able to get it. We still have that 1 lead over the game now, so VAVA just making the game now is control, protect your lead, play safe, take easy shots as soon as you get them. Don't do anything too crazy that can lead to a vicious counterattack. Just like that, Flurry takes another shot on net. A nice passing game here from Zilty. Just look at that pass from Flurry to sort of get that easy layup and 2-0 lead for the VAVA team.
Yeah, that was great team play there by VAVA. For WAVA to come back into this game and tie up this series, I'm gonna want to see and gonna need to see a little bit more team play from them as well. And as course as I say that, Haroon going with a nice pass over to interception, and unfortunately, again, just unable to convert on that opportunity.
Halfway in this game right now. But Blurry again, another dagger, and now we're 3-0 lead for VAVA. This is crazy. And quickly running away.
Quickly running away, indeed, stole the words right out of my mouth. VAVA picked up momentum in game number 2 and has not taken their foot off of the pedal yet. I do feel like the WAVA players need to slow down, take a deep breath. The series is not over yet. Calm those nerves a little bit. There was a moment there where they had a really good opportunity, and two of the players both went for it and kind of clashed. And that there to me speaks that they are a little bit nervous. They that the nerves are getting to them just a little bit. They gotta settle those if they want to come back into the series. But open goal, long range shot, Haroon Boone from WAVA will stop that momentum. Gains come back from themselves, for themselves. Sorry, and that is good things from WAVA there. They want to continue that, carry that through, and make a comeback here in this game. Most definitely, and how I was feeling before that goal was put in, VAVA was kind of just running away with it, putting the nails in the coffin and hammering them down. But that goal there from Haroon Boone, I feel like did stop that kind of narrative in my brain happening. I saw a 3-0 game kind of ending here for this game number 4, and then VAVA winning out the series in the next one. Kind of just keeping this offensive squatter going, but good momentum switch here from WAVA. Even if VAVA does win this game, which it is looking very likely, only 33 seconds left here, the series is not over. WAVA still has the opportunity to continue playing and bring themselves back in this one. Strong and resilient indeed, but the ball will touch the ground. That will be a game win once again, going over to VAVA. The series is now a 3-1 advantage for VAVA. Don't look at that scoreboard. What a reset happened after game number 1, but we are looking at VAVA on match point. If they win this one, they are our season champions here at the K12 Esports League for this fall 2024 season. WAVA has the opportunity here in this game number 6, game number 5 to come back and continue fighting for this championship here today. But we will just have to see what ends up happening. And one thing I want to shout out, Cameron, I love how long the two players there from WAVA did wait to ready up. Seems like they took a second to talk some things through, maybe make some quick adjustments in between games, and didn't get started right away, especially with their backs being against the wall here with VAVA at match point. I'm excited to see this game number 5 and see what what that little kind of breather does for the WAVA team. Hopefully it does them good.
Yeah, definitely. I hope it does them good as well, because otherwise, if it didn't do them good and VAVA wins this game, they will be the champions of the K12 Esports League. So, I do agree, it was very smart of them to take those 2 seconds as a breather to figure out what they might do going long and make the adjustment in this game. If not, it will come to we'll see if this game progresses.
If we will, and thus far, straight offensive pressure here from WAVA, where this ball has been on their side of the goal for, on VAVA's side of the field for the entire game number 4 here. But it does look like we may have a potential reset coming through. Mad Max does look like they disconnected. I think that we will be bringing it to cameras for just a minute while we figure everything out here.
All right, yeah, it seems like their game crashed, so we're going to be bringing it back in just a second here, and we'll see you guys back in the game. All right, and now our cameras are on, and we are saying hello to you guys for the first time because we got right into the series. But thank you guys for watching and for your patience as we deal with this small delay of them resetting the match. Love to see the sportsmanship from both teams to be able to say, yeah, it's totally fine to reset that game. So that makes me very happy that the WAVA team, even though they were down quite a bit, was totally fine resetting and wait for all 6 players to load into the game. So we definitely love to see that.
We love to see that sportsmanship. However, regardless, Mad Max did disconnect within that first minute. No goals have been scored yet. So per the K12 Esports League rulebook, we would have had a reset anyway. But the WAVA players, again, shout out to y'all for great sportsmanship there. This is the grand finals. You don't want to take a win on it off of something like that, and leave any sort of wiggle room for doubt.
Yeah, 100%. You do not want that to be the case. So we're waiting here just a minute to get the next lobby information, and once we receive that, we will be joining and playing out what could be or could not be the last game of the series. So we'll see you in just a second.
Yes, we will see in just a second. And we will actually be going to a quick break screen until we are back and ready to go. But until then, just a quick reminder, VAVA is on match point. They are up in this series 3-1. VAVA wins this next game. They are our season champions. WAVA still has, though, the chance to fight back into this one and extend the series. And when we're back, we'll see how it plays out.
See you shortly. Hello, everyone. We are back. Thankfully, I was thinking about this. We got a little break.
Very true, actually, with that thought there, Cameron. They get a quick little break. Probably got to talk through just a couple of things, make some adjustments here to continue this series. But as he mentioned, this is a best of 7 series. The score right now in this one is 3 games, 1 by VAVA, 1 by WAVA. So, VAVA on match point, WAVA backs are against the wall here. And I'm just very interested to see how this game number 5 does play out. I would love to see a series extension, but if VAVA does end up taking the victory here in this one, it will be well deserved. Shot on goal there by Flurry, stuffed by Castle Crusher 6. Again, I just feel like Castle Crusher is my defensive MVP, but as I'm talking all that out, everything goes to this guy. We'll put the first goal in here for WAVA in this game number 5. And correct me again if I'm wrong here, Cameron. I do believe that is the first goal scored by WAVA in any of these games. Like as the first goal scored. I hope that made sense.
Yeah. First goal in but I agree that just to say that Flurry, great equalizer there. Actually, Max just had a wall. Flurry was capitalizing on that. Game even. 10 seconds left from
And I just feel like Flurry continues to do that. He's done it a few times in this series here, and is probably going to try to do it every single time that it does happen. Anytime WAVA puts in a goal, Flurry just quick to answer it right back. But here we go, about 3 minutes and 5 seconds left here in this one. I'm expecting this game to be just like the rest of them. Very close, pretty low scoring because it is so even. And we'll just have to see what team can make some magic happen to win this game number 5. Again, either we're crowning champions here or the series is getting extended. Both teams definitely feeling the nerves here at this point. VAVA got to be feeling those jitters because they know that they're so close to being crowned champions. WAVA feeling those jitters because their backs are against the wall. Hurry.
WAVA, the important thing for them right now is in my mind is to not let it not let it get out of hand. Still a 1 goal difference.
Exactly.
They cannot let the same thing that happened in the last game. WAVA started running away with what's happening if they want to bring back this game to the series.
Absolutely agreed. The WAVA team absolutely needs to not let VAVA run away with this one. It did happen last game, as Cameron mentioned, but looking good so far here. 2 minutes left in this one. WAVA just needs 1 goal to bring it back. That is an open-ish net there. Zilty potentially was going to fake that shot there and let Mad Max come through on the back end, but did not happen. But regardless, Mad Max putting one in. Yeah, but we do still have 1 minute and 40 seconds left here in this game number 5. WAVA has the time to bring this back and extend this series. They will just have to play out of their mind. Teamwork on point, communication on point, defense on point, offense on point. Bring it all together. And with this minute and 20 seconds left here, they can bring it back. VAVA, again, of course, going to do everything in their power to not let that happen. And there it is, Mad Max, their second goal, I do believe, here in this game, extending the VAVA lead to 3 goals. Looking like VAVA is feeling very, very good, ready to put this one away. WAVA, unfortunately, now down 3 goals, only a minute and 16 seconds left. Gonna, like I said just a few moments ago, gonna need to make some magic happen.
Critical goal for their team. Just a minute left. 2 goals in a minute. And that's looking a lot more possible than 3 goals. So, whew. We'll see if we do have a game. Still tough. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be very tough, but it's doable.
Gonna be extremely tough, but doable, like you did say. 2 minutes, 2 goals, 1 minute left. We've seen crazier things in the K12 Esports League. That is for sure. And so, WAVA is gonna have to try and make it happen. WAVA gonna do everything that they can to make sure that they do secure this game win and become crowned champions. But, I thought Rumba was gonna run away with that one there. Got some pressure, 6. My defensive MVP on this one for sure.
Crazy comeback for the next 24 minutes.
Yeah, it would have to be something absolutely mind-blowing. I do feel like that last goal there is the nail in the coffin on this series. Only 15 seconds left here. 3 goals in 15 seconds. That's a goal every 5 seconds. VAVA's not going to let that happen. It does look like we will be crowning our K12 Esports League Fall Season 2024 champions as the VAVA squad. Congrats, GG's to you, Zilty, Mad Max, Blurry. Way to go. You guys are the K12 Esports League Fall Season 2024 Rocket League Varsity Champions. WAVA, GG's to you as well. That was a very, very close, tight series. I loved to see it. Y'all are our second place winners of this season. Absolutely just a great job there.
Yeah, crazy gameplay from both
Unfortunately,
teams.
sorry.
I was just saying crazy gameplay, but VAVA takes the championship. And like you said, unfortunately not quite able to make the comeback happen, and the series kind of fell away from them. Let me put our cameras on screen really quick so you
I was
guys
gonna
don't
say
see
switch
that.
the cameras. Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
we're back. But yeah, just not quite able to make the comeback needed. But what a great series and what a great playoffs. You know, both of these teams really just had some crazy series. Unfortunately for WAVA, VAVA came up in the end, but I remember watching some of their earlier series and they are just crazy players as well. So kudos to both of those teams that made it all the way to the finals, especially VAVA for taking it home. But thanks again to all of the players and teams that participated in this season of the K12 Esports League's Rocket League. We hope to see everyone back again in the spring for what I'm
we
sure
do.
is going to be another exciting season. We'll just have to wait and see what happens then in a few weeks. I know I am excited for the action to come, and Robbie is as well. But we'll just have to wait and see.
Absolutely. So we're gonna go ahead and do some last closing remarks here, and then close it for the night. I do want to shout out our Rocket League winners one more time. This is the Varsity League. Our Open League is not quite done yet. But for Varsity, we did have VAVA taking first place, WAVA taking second place. GG's to everyone for Rocket League Varsity. And I do actually have a development here. INGDA, team number 1 for the Open League. Y'all are our Open League fall season champions. GG's to y'all. The IAVA Hawks did end up dropping the series to them.
Wow.
It looked like it was a really close series, though, from what I can tell. So GG's to everyone in the Open League as well. And then, of course, I got to shout out all the action that happened on Monday. Congrats to Zynerx from IDVA, ITCA, our Super Smash Bros. Champion. Played out of their mind on that
Yeah.
Terry.
0 games.
And then it didn't drop a game.
Yeah.
And then for Valorant, I did watch the stream back. The other stream that did the Valorant finals. Congrats to VAVA. They took that series in a 2-0 fashion
Wow.
over WAVA. So it was a
No
VAVA
way.
Valorant, a WAVA Rocket League match tonight, and it was a WAVA Valorant. Oh my gosh, my words. Valorant match on Monday. VAVA able to take the win in both games over WAVA. But with all that being said, it has been a great season thus far. And Cameron, what are we closing out with tomorrow?
We're closing it out with everyone's favorite game nominated for Best Community Support at the Game Awards. It's Fortnite, guys. It's going to be crazy. It's been very close thus far. But I'm just very excited to see who takes it home tomorrow. It's for sure going to be some crazy games with excellent gameplay as well. So make sure to come back here to tune in for that action as well. And I hope to see you guys there.
Yes, hope to see you all tomorrow night. Same time, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to finish off with some Fortnite.
Awesome.
It's going to be crazy.
Yes, indeed. So we will see you all tomorrow back here again, this channel for more action. So don't miss it. You want to be here. You want to tap in. Because at least for me, Fortnite is one of the pretty exciting to watch. At least those end game circles are absolutely crazy with a ton of action. So I'm actually really hyped for it. It's going to be an excellent end to the fall season and lead us into what I'm sure is going to be another exciting season. And make sure to sign up for that as well. If you're viewing the stream right now and aren't already signed up, make sure to contact your school's coach or esports coordinator, whatever it's called. Make sure to hit them up and sign up because we have a lot of cool things to come, especially making that switch in Smash Bros. Crew battles is definitely going to be something pretty exciting as well. So make sure to lock in and tap in for next season because it's going to be more excitement again. So.
Yes, absolutely. A lot more excitement coming here at K12 Esports League. We will see y'all tomorrow night, though. Have a great rest of your evening. Y'all take care.
Bye.